is the shortest way that I can explain it, but there's a lot more to this. There's the fact of those issues and if they will matter to you. There is the fact that, hey, this is still a PS2 game, and have they done enough to make this something that newer generations are going to want to play, to make it the definitive, more accessible version of it? Or did they preserve it well enough that the old heads like me are just going to love it from start to finish because it's so faithful? Is this something that needed to be done, and is this the way that we should be making remasters or remakes or remixes or whatever you want to call them? And should they be priced at these prices? There's quite a lot to dive into. But before we do, hi, I'm Mug, and if you're new here, welcome. And if you're not new here, welcome back. It's great to see you. You are looking fantastic. You might as well be a tarot tan, the way that you caught my eye from across the room. As per usual, remember, if you like the video, hit the like button, because that helps the video spread throughout the insanity of the YouTube algorithm. And also, if you like what I do when it comes to news, reviews, previews, and essays on the industry, think about subscribing. Just don't do it yet. Wait until later. Wait until you make sure that what I offer is worth it. With all of that out of the way, there's some questions to answer, and the most important one, of course, is, are we still in the dream? Let's get into it. So let's get all of the good out of the way, because there is quite a lot of good depending on how you want to look at it. Metal Gear Solid 3 Delta is Metal Gear Solid 3 with a fresh coat of paint. The things that you care about, from the voice actors being the same, and the script and the music, everything is still there. The level design with every little corner, every little thing you remember, every little secret, and yes, every little weird quirk that you could find about how doing this one thing in this one obscure area triggers this crazy secret. All of that stuff has been preserved lovingly. And especially, of course, it's going to depend on your own opinion, but I think that as a movie, that some people call a lot of Kojima's words, it looks great. They have been incredibly faithful to every single camera angle, every single little flare that he puts in, and they have put it all in there. The game is also very faithful from other perspectives. So you have things like the Legacy mode that allows you to play the game top-down as the original release of Metal Gear Solid 3 allowed you to, not Subsistence, which added the third-person over-the-shoulder camera. They also have graphical filters, a ton of them, but the most important being the new normal or neutral kind of color correction, and the original more orange tintish color correction under Legacy if you want the game to look just like it did from the color perspective while still having those updated graphics. Everything that you would expect a remake of Metal Gear Solid 3 to have without touching anything is there. Although there are some bells and whistles that I would expect for $80 especially, including things like frame rates above 60 FPS, or ultra-wide or even super ultra-wide support would be greatly appreciated, and not having technical issues. But when it comes to the game itself, outside of performance and some of those more hardware-geared options, this is MGS3. That is both a pro and a con for some people, and that means it's a PS2 game. It's a pretty old game from a different design school, before the time of instant gratification to make sure that players' brains were constantly engaged. Konami has now done 2 remakes, and the Silent Hill 2 remake by Bloober, which was incredibly well received, to me does a lot more in modernizing Silent Hill 2 and making it accessible for a newer generation while still being very authentic to what Silent Hill 2 is. It just has a
Cocos Binter. E aí, fiote? Bom?
Com apenas
Um runzinho de Mega Bong?
Base na beirada do copo de vidro facetado. 330 mililitros. Balanceado em apenas 2% da sua base na beirada do parapeito de pedra ardósia.
Quer jogar alguma coisa hoje, ô Guira? Tá afim de playar alguma coisa hoje, pai?
25 milímetros em
tô
uma mureta
afim,
de 1,20 m de tijolos baianos.
Porra, pior. Tijolo baiano,
Não tô afim não, paizão. Não tô afim
63
não.
metros de altura do solo.
Tô na brisa hoje.
Esse aqui é... Essa página aqui, alguém tinha mandado...
É novo? Novo Sonic Kart?
É maluquice total. Tem umas situações que são realmente, tipo assim, vai ser paia se o copo cair. Copos na beirada, cadê? Caiu? Eles mostraram coisa que o mundo não tá pronto pra ver? Aqui, copos na beirada.
Gente, eu fui ali pegar a câmera porque se eu não filmar, ninguém acredita. Olha isso aqui. Olha isso.
Ah, esse é o mesmo, né?
Olha isso que eu encontrei. Vendo? Não. E fazendo
Toda
assim.
hora até tem online, caralho. De graça, de graça.
Fazendo assim. E agora, vocês conseguem enxergar? Conseguem enxergar o perigo? Gente, isso aqui causa gatilho. Se algumas pessoas veem isso aqui, passa mal, gente. Isso aqui não pode acontecer.
É, isso aqui é o vídeo da mina que come um monte de coisa e vomita no copo, né? Tá com um bagulho desse, será que é isso? Nossa, olha isso
Copos
aqui.
na beirada, melhorando o meme do pão.
O meme do pão? Qual que é o meme do pão? Vai tomar no cu, tô muito por fora. Já tem o pão, agora eu como.
Para os ansiosos, acontece no segundo 46.
Para os ansiosos. Não é questão de ser ansioso. Tipo assim, por que eu vou olhar o bagulho parado? É porque ele estar parado é o bagulho, né?
É.
O bagulho não tá na queda.
Não tá
do
puro.
pão.
Não tá puro.
Tá em observar
Você
o
tá
tempo
puro,
que
Guiro.
pra
Você tá
cair.
puro.
É um copo de leite, um copo de coca e um copo de cerveja.
Copo americano 190 mililitros. Parcialmente cheio de suco de uva branca,
Sim.
gelado na beirada.
Então
do
você é
copo
viado,
americano.
mano. Então você é viado.
190 mililitros. Parcialmente cheio de Coca-Cola zero
Filho da
gelada
puta
da
tá fazendo uma refeição. Isso aqui é a refeição dele.
garrafa retornável na beirada do copo americano. 190 mililitros, parcialmente cheio de leite cru gelado na beirada da bancada de pedra ardósia, 20 milímetros.
Esse aqui
Tá
é muito
porra.
impressionante.
Retroescavadeira branca e laranja com um copo americano, 190 mililitros. Vazio na beirada de um copo americano, 190 mililitros. Parcialmente cheio de leite. Cru e 4
Cheio de leite, Guiro. Isso aí que você curte, né, pai? É isso aí que você curte, né, paizão?
Tá até de cartola na sombra.
Cru e 4 pedras de gelo. na
Dom,
beirada
dom,
do
dom, dom.
braço
A
hidráulico.
mãozinha dele parece um homem que é muito pica. Santos e Johnny. Nossa, que porra é? Que isso, cara? Caralho, mas que...
O que eu peguei?
Esse vídeo é
Mais
bem
uma
longe, né,
mochila, mano. Que isso?
Olha o Santos e o Johnny, filho. Tá, não deve ter copyright.
Ai.
Um bagulho de 1959, né? Será?
Não dá copyright N, a banda é minha MSN, quero divulgar, comecei a Avenida Legenda.
É o Johnny ou o Santos?
É o Jones Manuel.
É a
Jamais.
mesma, né?
Ah, tô sabendo, hein, pai. Tô sabendo. Me contaram outra coisa. As ruas estão falando outra história, paizão.
Aqui, ó. É a mesma, é a mesma, é a mesma.
Copo de vidro facetado, 330 mililitros, parcialmente cheio de água gelada,
Já tem um monte de caco de vidro ali no chão.
com 10 pedras de gelo.
Mais um projétil, mano. Que porra é essa, cara?
Menos 10 mil de aura? Como assim menos 10 mil de aura? O que vocês estão digitando aí, cara? O que aconteceu? Quem perdeu a aura?
A uma altura de 47 metros.
Pô, esse aqui, mano, esse aqui não tá nem na borda, vai tomar no cu. Ó, nada na borda, nojeira. Vamos ver um sinistro aqui.
Vendedor ali,
Taca
vendedor,
porra
vendedor.
Na cara logo. Como assim, cara? Por quê?
Taca
Joga
porra na minha cara logo.
Então, porra. Goza em mim logo de uma vez. Já quer equilibrar a copa, então goza no meu cu logo de uma vez. Goza parcialmente no meu cu de uma vez logo. Eu acho que tá faltando colocar a vida das pessoas em risco com esses copos.
Tá,
É a
tá
única
mesmo,
coisa que
tá mesmo.
falta.
É
A
verdade.
música é And I Love Her, mas é do Santos e Johnny. Tá, caímos no limbo do copo, vamos seguir aqui. O cara faz tudo por um vídeo.
Ui, tomei ele. Tomei ele. Quero matar o Chonkan, mano. Eu quero muito matar o Chonkan, mano. Chonkan, o que você tá fazendo, Chonkan?
Sexta-feira,
Play TV, nós tá como no Recolhe. Ai, caralho, tomou pizza.
Tá gostoso.
Não tá?
Ai, vem com pix, caralho. Hoje nós tá como?
Chambão, botando pra pocar. Ai, caralho.
Mano, caralho, é muita coisa sendo dita. Alguém do chat já decorou esse
É o último sábio que nós tivemos, né, cara? O cara do Play TV.
diálogo?
É o último real sábio, né, mano?
Sente
Isso que é foda, velho.
Acho que ninguém liga se você sumisse.
Tudo bem?
Vai sumir.
Você acha que ninguém sentiria sua falta se você sumisse?
A música do Toguro
Ai!
me deixou apreensivo. Tipo assim, ó, vou mexer essa peça pra cá. Tá, ele mexeu essa peça pra lá. Ele abriu
Ah, devia ter pegado o Move Speed, né? Fui burro.
esse cavalo aqui, ó.
Fui burro. Tubas. Oh!
Volta pra lá, que aqui você não arruma nada. What do you think you're doing? Com licença.
Isso é um shawarma, mano?
Vou fazer o seguinte, vou pegar esse bispo aqui, ó. Recebo
Fudeu, velho. Fudeu.
o cavalo, amarra ele. Deixa aqui, ó. Good game, my friend.
Vida.
Vamos botar rapidão. Ó, Nelson, vou fazer a mesma coisa que ele fez antes. Vou abrir a rainha aqui. Don't you just love queens? Palhaço. Eu já vou jogar aqui, só pra fingir que eu tô...
Oh, my God.
Ah, tá tudo puro.
No way, yeah.
O buraco é mais embaixo. O que me impede de comer esse piano aqui? Nada, né? Ah, o cavalo dele. Ah, já ia fazer burrice de novo. Eu posso gozar agora. Eu vou
Fechar
gozar.
a janela.
Gozei. A rainha dele
Vou
morreu.
gozar.
Acha que eu tinha gozado, né? Tá, já vou movimentar esse cavalo aqui. Ele comeu... Ah,
Isso que eu jogo xadrez?
como é que eu posso deixar o bagulho ali pro cara comer? Será que eu sou burro? Meu Deus. Sai pra lá. Sai você pra lá. Ah, eu posso fazer isso também, né? É só jogar uma peça na outra? Tô com medo de soltar.
Ah, mano, essa bosta aqui. Essa merda aqui.
Que Deus quiser. Ó, se ele entrar com esse bispo aqui, não vai arrumar nada, né?
Aí, move speed. Boa. Bila Bong.
Vai acabar agora.
Cálcio, porra. É que é cálcio, caralho.
Come o que você quiser. Vai comer
Nossa, altura, pai. Ai. Ai, toma. Ai, puta que eu pariu, vai.
Esse cavalo do cara é Ai, come aí.
Brincadeira ficou sexual.
Tava aqui, aí tava o bispo e o cavalo.
Eu tô botando pra pocar. Baixa esse jogo, Guiro. Baixa esse jogo, tá de graça.
Tá faltando concentração, jogar termo. Mano, então, deixa eu só ver um bagulho. Tudo só... tá. Calma aí, vai chegar no assunto ainda. Live na casa.
Ele até falou lá, né, que o negócio de conversando com o Globo, ele não chegou a clicar pra ver o que estava sendo transmitido ali. Mas as pessoas que estavam vendo aquela live disseram que eram coisas absurdas. Então acho que isso daqui não precisa muito explicar pra vocês o que seria isso que esse pessoal estava transmitindo ali.
Você, sabendo, consciente de que essa pessoa estava lá, você foi mesmo assim. E ele disse, sim, eu sabia que ele estava lá, eu sabia o que ele tinha feito e fui mesmo assim. E eu perguntei, cara, por quê? Pra quê?
Jornalismo.
Por quê? A única coisa que ele me disse é que ele foi porque a galera foi. Olha isso. Foi porque a galera foi, eu tava lá com os amigos, todo mundo foi e eu fui junto.
Eu sou Maria, vai com as outras. Já me perdi? Então, eu também tô um pouco perdido, mas o pessoal colou aí na Falco King, sabendo que ele...
Caralho, 1,2 pulos a mais, mano. Como que isso funciona? 1,2 pulos a mais, mano.
Eles foram pela
Como que
piada,
isso funciona, velho?
pela zoeira. Mas o que aconteceu com eles não perceberam. Vou contar pra vocês. E aí eles
Como que eu ganho 1,2 a mais, Guiro? Como?
privada deles lá jogando, tá? Já não deveriam ter ido. De repente, eles foram puxados
Eu vi um bagulho no threads que era skin de piroca no Fortnite, mas não sei se é verdade. É verdade, eu preciso abrir. Vai até dia 3 de setembro, eu preciso abrir pra gente jogar, pra gente comprar. Eu vou comprar.
14, 15 anos,
Eu vou
os caras
comprar.
vão entrar na call do King mesmo. Se eu tivesse 15 anos, eu entraria. O cara tá falando como se fossem uns adultos, tá ligado? Tomando decisão com razão na cabeça.
Uma sala que tinha várias pessoas. Alguém desse Discord misterioso puxou todo esse Discord chamado Gol, né? Puxou todo mundo pra uma sala específica.
Eu não entraria pra zoar? Entrar na call do King pra zoar? Ah, e aí, King? Como é que tá aí na cadeia? Tão comendo seu cu? Com certeza, cara. Quem não faria isso com 15 anos? E aí, King? Gozaram muito do seu cozinho? E sai da call.
Específico. Nessa sala em específico, o Snow disse pra mim que o King estava lá. Não na call ou coisa do tipo, mas ele viu no...
Eu faria com 30. Não, ó, tá vendo? Aí esse é o seu problema, cara. Esse é o seu problema.
Chat, tá? Que o King estava lá. Obviamente não era o King, era uma pessoa se passando por ele, mas vale ressaltar que uma pessoa...
Você pulou 1,2 a mais, mano. O que é 0,2 de pulo? É uma unidade de pulo, mano. O que é 0,2 unidade de pulo, mano?
Que usa o...
Tá ligado? Um pulo eu sei, 2 pulos eu sei. O que é 0,2 pulos, mano?
Tem um seguidor de Kira aí agora. Os caras que faz live matando gato, sei lá.
Como um símbolo e perpetuam o que ele fazia, continuam fazendo o que ele estava fazendo, aí a polícia ainda não chegou nessa situação.
Nossa, eu vou morrer.
O que aconteceu nessa casa?
Não vou não. Não vou nada, pai. Não vou nada, pai.
Para todas as pessoas que foram chamadas.
Ai.
O Snow garantiu pra mim que ele não clicou na transmissão pra ver o que se passava ali.
Tem shield, galera. Tem shield, porra. Sai de perto de mim, velho.
Pra ver o que era. Mas pelo desenrolar do chat, pelo que as pessoas estavam falando, havia uma mulher...
Caralho, limpou, tá? Limpou, tá?
Não dá pra saber se era uma mulher maior de idade, menor de idade, só parece que foi uma mulher. Vale ressaltar mais uma vez que o Snow garantiu pra mim que ele não clicou pra ver do que se tratava.
Ele não clicou, ele só ouviu falar o Snow. O cara chama Snow.
E que naquele mesmo momento ele mandou uma mensagem e falou com a Choco pra eles saírem dali porque ele sentiu o clima pesado.
Clima pesou, hein, Gro? Clima pesou, hein?
Por essas informações.
Sentiu a energia ruim do Link.
Mas acho importante repassá-las, porque de fato eu acho isso possível.
O Sobert!
Os caras estavam fazendo as bizarrices de sempre na call lá.
Tava assim de a fundo, investigando muito sobre esse caso, das pessoas que também deram essa vida do Discord do King. E assim, rapaziada, eu não vou
Bowie, Brogue, Doggers.
Eu acho que eles vão fazer alguma coisa mais a fundo sobre esse caso, porque é uma parada muito séria. Você sabe muito bem que é. E até em relação a isso, eu vi que eles aqui disseram que iam parar de investigar o caso do King, o que seria muito melhor pra eles, eles entrar em contato com o...
Mano, mas não é fácil, dá jeito. Já que os caras estão fazendo isso no Discord, em servidor público, não é só ir lá e gravar até, ou clicar.
Putones, e das palavras do Putones eu faço as minhas. É muito melhor vocês procurarem a polícia, o Ministério Público e denunciar pra ele. Deixa isso aqui na mão das autoridades, cara. Porque vocês podem estar pegando com suas mãos. No caso do King, você já sabe que é bastante delicado. Das pessoas que também supostamente são envolvidas com ele, são amigos ou não, fica mais complicado ainda, porque...
E o cozinho, ele deu o cozinho.
Sei lá, mano, vai me levar a crer que eles devem...
É desonra gravar o server.
Fazer a mesma coisa que o King fazia no passado. Então todo mundo que pra mim, assim, tá querendo ter contato, quer ter amizade com o King, coisas que ele sabia, mano, me desculpa.
Isso lá vai essa meia, mano.
Vai se tratar. Essa é a minha resposta pra essas pessoas. E também tem a questão que a gente precisa explicar aqui da parada lá envolvendo o servidor do Gol. Tipo, o Golart, coitado, ele não tem nada a ver, tá ligado? Mas eu acho que todo mundo...
É tudo culpa do Golart.
Lá, mano, quando...
O King do Discord... Ih, isso aqui... Porra, tô aqui fazendo um corte que não vai dar em nada, ó. O Golart já postou faz tempo. Mas é outro assunto, né? É outro assunto isso aqui.
O King tava divulgando lá o seu servidor no Discord, tinha o nome Gol ali, tá ligado? Ou seja, aparentemente acabaram o servidor dele.
Às vezes é futebol.
Apenas aplicaram um golpe no
Às vezes é futebol.
Porra não, mano.
Esse próprio cara que tinha pego aí o servidor e acabou publicando
servidor de fute.
Passando pelo
você é doente, amigo. Você é doente.
Nessa URL. E o Golart no seu vídeo até explica essa situação. Gol!
Peraí.
Gol! Peraí. Golart rápido.
Caralho. Não, peraí. Ó, deixa eu falar lore, tá? Eu nem falei esse live, eu vou falar.
Fala, Lord.
Eu tenho do Golart.
Se explica aí agora, seu fanfarrão, seu criminoso, salafraga.
Quem que é esse Golart, mano?
Falou assim, Gol.
Eu sei quem é.
Cara, usa touca, é ladrão, cara. Você nunca assistiu o filme? Lá, os caras que assaltam banco tá sempre de touca.
É verdade.
Social,
Isso é verdade.
Perdi o esporte conservador, perdeu o link, cara, mesmo isso aí tal, ele perdeu o HRL Gol para o King do discurso. Essa era o link do segundo Goulart, mano. Não é possível. O Goulart é
O Goulart? Não é esse Goulart?
o outro.
Guys, é o Goulart.
Não foi do
Tá porra.
Sim, tanto faz, não é negativo. Mas, pô, não,
Tá
tanto faz,
porra.
não muda nada, mas é ainda assustador, mano. Quando você deu narrativo, beleza, você era muito eu perdi o link, eu outra pessoa. Ele foi bem para o King do discurso. Meu Deus. O cara falou aqui, ó, eu te avisei disso, Gol. Todo mundo.
Nossa, mano.
Caraca, a porém vai longe.
Arrumou pica pra chupar, né? Imagina, o King do Discord pegou seu servidor pra ele.
Peraí.
Esse é o Mozart? Esse cara tá querendo lacrar para cima de adolescente de conhecer os outros, senhora.
Caralho, mano. Tô muito rápido, pulando muito alto, velho.
Putz, eu não lembro disso aí.
Eu acho que não.
Não, tá certo. Tem que lutar pelo que é certo, né? Mas quem tem 15 anos vai fazer merda mesmo. Vai se arrepender só depois.
É verdade.
O único problema, eu não sei o que aconteceu. Alguém tá mentindo, não sei o que tá falando, mas você gravou aqui. Ou o meu admin, meu servidor Gol.
Opa, baú de grátis.
Rede social, pô, esqueci o nome. Virou ruim, perdi o servidor. Peraí, temos uma. Calma aí. É que tem muitos bots acontecendo agora. Peraí.
Tá muito rápido esse vídeo.
Nossa, tem vários bots aí, muito rápido. Não foi pro King. Ok, melhor. Os caras que pegaram estão usando o nome dele pra isso, pra ganhar fama. O torcedor tá no barra Goulart. Por isso que eu falei pro Lucas, que era o gente. O Lucas é um da gente. Pra bloquear o URL e passar pra algum outro servidor do privado. Basicamente isso. É isso. Ele falou que caiu um golpe, basicamente, e pegou o URL do servidor. Aconteceu. Caralho, mas pode mexer isso, cara. Eu não vou ser cancelado. Pô, vai nem existir isso, tá ligado? Não tem nem lógica.
O Goulart tinha que ser preso.
Não existe. O servidor existe, eu acho. Existe. Não, ele tá aqui, tá?
Não dá pra entender nada. É roubado o servidor dele e parece que fingiram que era o King, não sei, galera. Nem era dele.
Foi mogado.
Sei lá. Tô só caçando alguma coisa, alguma palhaçada pra falar enquanto as coisas acontecem aqui, mas eu não tô entendendo muito bem, não.
Ele tá parado. Tá, deixa eu ver aqui, que o meu mod da Twitch mandou. Ele mandou no dia 14 de janeiro.
Mas isso aqui não é o título do vídeo, que é o King do Discord que está fazendo live na cadeia. Nem chegou nessa parte ainda.
Pô, você tem como? Eu posso ver isso mais?
Até agora foi só linguiça.
Eu muito beleza, mano. Eu gostei muito. Deixa eu ver isso aqui. Você que sabe, eu já acabei de mostrar aqui. Meu mod, a minha live mandou isso aqui. Vamos lá. Opa, isso não tem como. Mas,
Mano, os caras tão fazendo live na cadeia. Virou putaria mesmo, né, cara? Faz tempo já, né? Faz tempo já.
30 mil reais. E vendeu, mas recuperou a conta, mudou a senha, ou seja, ela sabia da pessoa. Não sei se sabe fazer algo, mas isso é melhor mudar. Mas eu mandei pro cara resolver a justiça, acho que você daria resolver melhor. Enfim, a pessoa do qual eu ensinei disse que já resolveu o processo, mas ele queria ligar com ele e acabar com todo o seu documento. De errado. Eu sempre o processo do nada errado, eu não errado, eu tô pra seguir salvo.
Agora voltando aqui, mano, a comentar de outra coisa. Onde acabou
O Discord vai acabar sendo banido do Brasil, mano.
vazando essa foto dele? Assim,
Olha lá, coisas.
rapaziada, pra mim não parece IA, tá ligado?
Não parece IA. Pode ser só um cara que parece com ele, né, mano? Tem vários brasileiros aí que parecem ele.
Parece mesmo que foi uma foto que ele tirou e publicou
Ai!
na internet, sei lá, os amigos dele depois acabou vazando. E assim, eu não tô mais acreditando
Parece fake. Então, essa roupinha laranja de cadeia, isso não é coisa da gringa? Ou tem isso no Brasil também? Isso não é coisa de filme?
ele tirou e publicou na internet, e sei lá, os amigos dele depois acabou vazando. E assim, eu não tô mais acreditando em nada que tá saindo do Tinder na internet, porque realmente as paradas são muito
Esse celular não existe no Brasil. Não, calma. Acho que o celular...
Mano, eu tomo muito
é
dano
fácil
do
esse
nada.
não ser a roupa da cadeia, tá ligado?
bizarras.
Não existe cadeia no Brasil. É tudo fake.
Mas depois, cara,
Olha o dedo do cara. Ah, tem esse dedo aqui atrás, né? Esse
Difícil.
dedo aqui atrás tá bem estranho mesmo.
publicaram aí uma suposta live onde ele estava em
Mas às vezes o
Macau
cara só
com
tem o
os
dedo
amigos
estranho.
dele. Os amigos dele gravou a tela, né? Eu acho que meio pra comprovar que eles estavam em Cal. No fundo,
Não
o
existe
vídeo tá
dedo
falando
no
algumas
Brasil.
coisas que eu não consigo entender muito bem. Porém,
Esse é o Authentic Games. Os caras estão confundindo aí a galera.
a voz, mano, é bastante semelhante à voz do King mesmo, mano. O que leva a crer que supostamente isso daqui seja de fato.
Joga outra
o
coisa,
King
vai.
ali. Ou seja, o King estaria usando o celular na cadeia. Tipo, what the fuck, né, mano?
Ué,
Se de
a coisa
fato
mais normal
for
do
real
mundo,
essa
cara.
parada. Lembrando,
What the
tudo que eu tô
fuck?
falando aqui
Tá na
É o
cadeia,
maior
cara.
normal do mundo, não é?
Olha.
Metade desse chat aqui
Olha.
tá na cadeia agora.
Olha.
for dele, e essa live também for dele ali
Assistindo
com
a
seus
live
amigos,
do
o negócio
Pisca.
fica muito mais sério.
Na
Todo
cela.
mundo que vai acabar
Ai, caiu minha
deduzindo que, sei lá,
internet.
era o King mesmo que tava fazendo aquelas publicações no Twitter. Ou tudo que tava sendo exposto aí, de fato, era ele mesmo que tava fazendo isso, porque ele tá usando o celular lá. Então, tipo, ele tem
Pisca, abriu live na hora do banho de sol.
internet, ele tá
Porra, aí não, hein, cara.
fazendo live, tá fazendo cálculo.
Aí você tá moscando, hein?
Calma aí
Ou
que-
seja, ele teria então
Tá
acesso
moscando,
às
hein,
suas
Brown?
contas.
Calma aí que
Então,
tá
é
moscando,
muita
Brown.
burrice fazer uma parada dessa, né? Porque, tipo, agora todo mundo sabe. Supondo que tudo isso aqui seja real, ele vai se ferrar ainda mais. Então, aparentemente, tá todo mundo divulgando e publicando isso aí no Twitter, dando a entender que, de fato, é o King nessa live, essa foto também é dele, e que, supostamente, ele
Ele podia tocar aquela live ali pra gente ver a voz, né?
esteja usufruindo do celular.
Taradão, eu vou ter que O King tá com acesso ao celular e entrou em cal. Depois vou pesquisar isso.
De fato, é o King nessa live, essa foto também é dele, e que supostamente ele esteja usufruindo do celular
É o
lá na
King!
cadeia.
Ah, tá tocando aí.
Tá afim de um Monster Hunter, mano? Hein? Vai ter área nova no White Knuckle, hein? Pelo jeito. Nah. Tu não quer um Monster Hunterzinho Rise, cara? Minha vibe não tá Monster Hunter hoje. Tá vibe de dar o cu, né, pai? Vibe de dar o cu. Vou pôr água na minha caneca lá, já volto rapidão. Pera aí. Eu nem preciso disso aqui, né, na real. Vou fazer isso aqui, ó. Pera aí. Pera aí, boy. Pera aí. Tem alguma coisa errada acontecendo aqui. Beleza. Pera aí, já vem. Voltei. Eu não tô com muitas ideias hoje do que jogar também, mano. Isso que é foda. Alô?
Opa, o que é aquilo ali?
Caralho, velho. Coisas?
Peraí,
Tá mostrando a cela? Olha, tour pela cela do King. Tour na minha cela. Ué? Olha lá as grades. Caralho, cara.
Cara, ele tá fazendo live da caldeia, da cadeia mesmo.
Parece um iPhone na mão, tá ligado?
Caldeia, mano.
Pô, e ele tá com mais felicidade na voz do que quando tava solto, né?
É verdade.
Cadê o Gabriel? Tá lá no boi? Tá. Tem outro cara aqui.
Finalmente tá transando, né?
Nossa, agora mandando jogo.
É, usando o Discord da cadeia.
O que é isso aqui? Ele tá aqui não, mano. Ó.
Caralho, mano.
Não dá pra ver nada. Se fosse real, ia
Tô
dar pra ver
impressionado,
alguma coisa,
mano.
tá ligado? Se o cara que tá gravando tá escondendo
Levemente
as paradas,
impressionado.
é porque tá fake essa porra aí. O King não tem nenhum iPhone, né, pra fazer a live dele. Afs.
Cadê o Abreu?
A grade é a janela da...
Não dá nem pra entender, mano, o vídeo.
Realmente real, meu Deus do céu.
Normal, é a coisa menos bizarra de tudo. É um cara...
Tá, vamos achar algo pra jogar aqui, família. Pô, tem um Dark Soulzinho, hein, pra jogar, mano. Nossa, faz tempo que eu não jogo, hein. Era pra eu ter jogado mais, mas a vida aconteceu, né, pai? A vida aconteceu. Balatrim, balatrim. Fui baixar o Deadlock de novo, né? Tem incompatível com controles. Aí vocês me zoaram, hein, mano. Aí vocês mentiram pra mim. Aí vocês mentiram pra mim, total, mano. Isso é louco. E se eu abrir o videogame, hein? E se eu ligar o videogame, hein? Hades 2 não teve nenhuma atualização, né? Ah, teve, mas dia 23 mês passado. Mano, o Zé Dillions também fala que é incompatível com controle, mas dá pra jogar com controle. Sério? Verdade, caralho, pode pé. Foda. Aí você me mogou. Aí não sobrou nada pro beta, mano. Tem outra kill também, né? Verdade. Faz tempo que eu não jogo outra kill, né? Eu preciso jogar mais. Mas eu não sei se eu tô na vibe agora. Isso que é foda. Mas sabe que eu não sei também qual é a vibe que eu tô, mano? Sabe que eu não sei qual é a vibe que eu tô? Vamos ligar o videogame e vamos ver se tem alguma coisa no play. Eu não sei qual é a minha vibe. Eu tô perdido. Se pá, farmar no Monster Hunter mesmo e foda-se, tá ligado? Se pá que é essa a minha vibe. Pra sempre. Pra sempre agora. Quantas horas eu tenho de piroca? 113 só. Isso não é nada. Fortnite tem 216 horas. Meu Deus do céu, mano. Eu não esperava que fosse tudo isso, velho. Preciso jogar, definitivamente preciso jogar mais Death Stranding 2 também. Sifu também. Se fudeu, preciso jogar mais. Doom Dead Arcades a gente precisa fazer o Platina. Um dia eu vou fazer. Um dia vai acontecer, galera. Um dia vai acontecer. E a coisa que o M2 também preciso jogar mais. Ah, vamos caçar um pouquinho no Wild. Sempre dá um públicozinho, né? Vem uma galerinha, pá.
Pickens. It's like trying to put a fucking like a tutu on a silverback gorilla is what it felt like. It didn't feel good. All right. Which I just want to say this too. You bring a little DJI camera into a store, it almost acts like you think you have a bomb or a gun pointed at them. It's not like we went in and we're like, hey, could you pick out my clothes? I think it was more so just being like, hey, we have a YouTube video we're doing, but we're just asking you guys to pick out my clothes for me. And everyone was like, well, at least a select. The first one, she saw me, and one, she was like, nothing in this store is gonna fit you. And then two, she's like, I don't even have design sense.
I'm not sure I have the best style sense.
Come on now, you work at Hollister. I get what I look like, humor me. I'm trying to spend money in your store, am I not? She was sweet, but at the same time, humor me with this. Like, I'm buying shit. So the first thing she picked out was... this Stone Cold Steve Austin shirt or jersey, a little tight because the biggest size they had in the store, I believe, was XL. Crazy. Gotta find the biggest one here. Oh shit. Oh. Which to me, that's insane. Yeah. Even if you're not like a super fat guy, there's like big dudes who wear like 2X just for the baggy feel, whatever.
It's crazy there's not a 2X.
Baggy fit. Ain't no baggy when it's on me, all right? Just want to say that. And then she picked out these, one thing I've noticed is with the... Look how tight his waist is. The biggest size waist they had in the store was 34.
Fala, Maltineg. Quem que é você mesmo, mano? Não lembro, querido. Kojima. Você chegou no... Você acompanhou Death Stranding 2, né? Verdade. E aí, Maltineg, a gente se conhece ou você só é da live mesmo, tá ligado? Meu Deus. E aí, Maltineg? Mano, eu vou responder que... Nada a ver, mano. Nada a ver, mano. Nada a ver. Na verdade, nada a ver. Eu não sei quanto que o Shu é fraco, não lembro. Fogo. Gelo, mano. Não tenho nada de gelo. Eu preciso caçar mais Jin da rádio, né, mano? É isso que é a brisa. É essa que é a brisa, mano. É. Por quê? Não sei, mano. Não sei do que você tá falando, caralho. Não sei qual que é a brisa, porra. Tá, porra. Yes. Que jogo é esse aí? Mano, Monster Hunter Wilds, cara. Você já ouviu falar? Você conhece? Não conhece? Como é que é? Qual é a tua, parceiro? Conheço nada, nunca ouviu falar? Não conhece nenhum Monster Hunter, mano? Porra.
34! Oh, we're gonna be cutting off some circulation, boys. We haunting reminder children to really watch your diet. Stay away from alcohol. It's a big thing.
Okay, so this is the camo shorts, which also pop and rap getting into country has made everybody want to like stylize hunting gear and shit. It's just kind of lame. Is it not? Yeah. And then also, I was like, oh, is there any accessories? She's like, oh, no, okay. And she like walked off. So then we were just walking by the change room, so I picked up this LSU hat. I'm not really an LSU fan, but there was just a lot of random college vintagey designs. Like, this is a 2003 LSU hat. Hollister had so many dice motifs. Oh, yeah. All the weird dice shit, like WWE shirts. There was a Motorhead jersey. There's metal fonts on fucking everything and camo. And then like cringe graphic tees, which I'm guessing leans into the streetwear thing. All in all, the Hollister for these 3 items. Do we have a sponsor of this video? We have got to have a sponsor.
Now, as you've seen in the video so far, this is what we have discussed fact and trying to get close to normal heat. But let's say that you might be nice side, or you just want a new taste of fashion. College same old brand. So let's say you're like my good friend Brett. Sure, he has a great pair of jeans, a great jewelry, some nice boots, and a great hat. But let's say we wanted to spice them up. Maybe we get one of these. Boom! See, exactly. New merch, baby! We got new merch. People have been asking about it. We've got Brett looks even more swagged out here with the top of the torn apart shirt. All kind of bicycle people, all the other people who find them up to the planes.
E aí, Maltinei, como é que tá a vida, mano? Faz tempo que você não aparece aqui, hein? Né não?
Or we also have... And we have the Pop Meat Swig Break shirt. Swig Break.
Ai, caralho.
And it's a nice long sleeve shirt. Has Swig Break on the sleeve here, as you can see. Ooh, it's nice. And if you want to see some of Brett's junkies trunk, we have alcohol, caffeine, nope. Drugs, nope. Ketamine, oh yes. Looks swagged out with the nice Papa Meat Swig Break shirt. I love this color. You know, sometimes I can be a little stinker. I rule this channel with an iron fist, which is perfect for anyone wanting to wear the tater meat shirt. You like Mao Zedong? Couldn't get this printed in China. No, seriously, they would not do it. This one's made in the USA, baby, so Patriot approved. This is my favorite shirt for Brett. I think this one makes the most sense for Brett. So I'm gonna put it on him now. Which so far we've run the numbers. I mean, I would say the local feminist shirt has not sold as well as we'd like, which is, you know, misogyny at its finest. So if you want to combat that, feel free to pick up a local shirt, because look at Brett, the feminist Michael. He looks every rose does on Brett. And then lastly, we have the new meat trucker hat, which looks very swag. We have the nice new meat workwear jacket. I always like those jackets, but it has a nice meat patch on the front, right? And then of course the beautiful brain rot, all my little brain rot babies here on the back. It's cold. It's cold. We got merch available right now, right at this very second, until September 17th, and then, they'll be gone. Sorry, it is what it is. There's free shipping on any order over $100, and this is a pre-ordered item, so 8 to 10 weeks of shipping.
Que mentira, mano.
Back to the video.
I spent on these 3 items $127. So there you go, $127 for these 3 items. I think that Hollister, going in there, it feels like it's being catered to, I would say, high schoolers. I think that it's like, this is what a high schooler would wear. But back in the day, I feel like it was just like nice blue jeans and like polo. Like I'd probably see an older guy wear a Hollister thing. I don't know. All in all, the ambiance of the store, I'm gonna give it 4 out of 5. It was like fat phobic.
Castração. Ah, ele peidou em mim, mano.
The fat.
Aí é foda, congelei, morri. Morri não.
If I would have went in off the street and just been like, hey, can you help me pick out an outfit? It did not feel that extravagant. I'd say 2.5 out of 5. Which is fine. You know, it is what it is, but middle of the road. 127 though for 3 items that are like, it feels very cheaply made. There's definitely some like little Vietnamese fingers that sew that shit together for nothing.
Que ódio, mano. Eu queria parar de espirrar um dia, mano. Um dia eu queria parar de espirrar, mano. Faz tempo mesmo, eu tava sem tweet. Por que tava sem tweet, pai? O que aconteceu?
I love the unzipped crotch. I feel like that's a stylistic choice. I know it's not, but...
No, it is. You could zip up if you want to.
You look like you drink your mom's drinks.
Um dia eu vou parar, mano.
It looks like you were maybe born in Louisiana, but have never lived there, and you live in an Illinois, like, trailer park.
Literally our friend Trevor.
Oh yeah, so you're just cosplaying as Trevor.
I'm just Trevor right now. The hat does say 2003. I don't know if that was an important year for LSU.
Oh, caralho.
But... No, they weren't. So out of 5.
I'd give it a 1. Also, isn't that like a Bible verse on there, like Austin 3:16?
Sweetheart. Yeah. I don't want comments to say I'm mansplaining, but might have to. Yeah, this is Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Iu! Ah, mano, perdi ataque.
Oh. Well, what's the verse?
Isn't like so too that we died for whatever?
Filha da puta, mano.
For whosoever should believe in him shall not perish and have everlasting life.
And for people who say that we don't go to church every Sunday, for you, because we do. It's just we get bad seats because we show up kind of late, so we're really far back, so it's hard to hear things sometimes. We're there worshiping, right, Allison?
I draw on the prayer card.
We have a lot of marital stuff. We have to do a marriage counseling thing. We don't have to really get into 1 out of 5. We can
go back to the trailer park.
Good one.
I got him.
Next, we went to Hot Topic.
This is sick. What is this? This is Shadow reaching out to his bae.
It was right next door with the Hot Topic, which in certain locations, Nick, I have shirts of Hot Topic.
Ridículo,
Did you know
mano.
that?
We can't find a single one.
Not one in my area, not up in Fairbanks.
Muita gente falou que tava muito bugado esses últimos tempos, mano, também. Não sei se é a mesma coisa, mas né. Algo aconteceu de fato.
Like snake bites, who had the raccoon streaks in his straightened hair, gauges, Tokyo Hotel shirt, and the studded belt, or the DC shoes string belt. I think he had like a monster like wristband thing with like the caps. He was getting see all the time, and I was just like the fat friend who was just like, he has Totino's pizzas. His mom always has this thing stocked up, and I was stoked. But also Hot Topic was the place where it was like metally scene core band stuff with a bit of memes, and then like around like 2008, I feel like that's when they started introducing like YouTube stuff. The very first YouTube merch I ever saw on the Hot Topic was...
Merda, mano, é muito curto o timing, velho.
Whatever, bitch. Give me a chicken sandwich and some waffle fries for free. Unforgivable thing, and I was like, God, this is the coolest beat thing I've ever seen in my life. I was so stoked. And then I was really fat, and I bought a Mario graphic shirt with like a bunch of Marios on it. It was black and had like a bunch of Mario. I don't know why. I was just like, this is sick. And everyone back in the day used to cut the sleeve where your thumb could go in the wrist thing. Bad times, man.
Opa.
That's what it was back in the day. That's what got you pussy. Not I, but still. Little factoid about Hot Topic.
Aonde tem a porra de um cover Ah, eu tomei, morri. Nossa, por pouco, velho. Por pouquíssimo, mano. Você é louco.
As of today, Hot Topic makes most of its profits from online store, averaging around $300 million a year annually from its online store. That still surprises me. That's crazy. That surprises me because when we went in there, I would say 90% of the store was online, like Has-Been Hotel, Amazing Digital Circus, stuff where I'm like, you can just buy this from them. Like, you don't have to go to Hot Topic. You can just buy it from like Glitch's fucking website or Vivzy Pops. You know, I feel like it was just a lot of, I don't know, weird stuff. And they had a bunch of anime bullshit. I digress.
Skibbity toilet.
There was a Skibbity toilet thing, and I was like, this is clothes shop. Clothes shop. And you know, fucking, you know, to know that there's Skibbity toilet and there's gonna be a fucking Meat Keenan shirt. I'm pulling out, dude. I'm fucking, hey, I'm U.S. troops in Baghdad. I'm pulling out! Is that good? Anyway, we got that. Hot Topic back in the day used to be really exciting. I used to love going in the mall and you would see like the metal fucking archway. It looked like a fucking Stargate. It had the sick Hot Topic logo. Now it looks like, I hate the new fucking logo. Cringe. Back then too, to you youngins, there wasn't like tons of Spotify and shit, so you could like go in and actually put on the CD.
Somebody get me through this nightmare.
It was just like bolstering with
I
light,
can't
really
control myself.
Days of trip pants, long gone next.
So what if you can see the darkest part of me?
This is the new Hot Topic logo, by the way. It's like an army kind of cringe. Customer service, 0. Right? There was 2 girls working there. Couldn't have been sweeter. We were like, hey, I wanted to just have you guys pick out whatever. They were super excited.
Nossa, bichão mamota.
I said anything. Like,
Cabruncão mamota.
in a fun way. And then, and I hate, you know, I hate to say it because the stereotype of like the larger woman with pink hair came out, very older millennial tour, and just kind of ruined the entire vibe. The entire life of the store got sucked out, and we were like the only people in there really, so it was just like really quiet. She's like, hey, you actually have a customer, and there's a customer, and then they went out.
Não sei como eu não tomei essa, foda-se.
I'm almost positive that fucking troglodyte said.
Caralho, cortaram o rabo do bicho.
So we picked out our own stuff.
Raridade hoje em dia ver o rabo do Jim da rádio cortado, tá? Né, Giro? Sua puta. Brincadeira, brincadeira.
Which, once again, because I get it, of like people's privacy, and we try to do our best here with like, we blur people out, we try to do whatever, but still it was like, just the way that she went about it was just so fucking like snotty. Hey, ooh, I hate when people do that. Yeah, I don't want to be that guy, but there's actually no filming, it's customary policy. I think she said something.
Ô, bosta.
It's Missouri law. I'm like, is it? Also, there's no one else really in the store. I don't know. But we had to get a classic. We got a Gurr.
Tem muito o que fazer
We got
aqui.
a Gurr hoodie. Did I take you back? I know there's definitely some bitches out there who are like, oh yeah, that's the ticket. We got some pants. The biggest pants they had were 36. Better than Hollister. Still pretty tight.
Where's the fat clothes in Hot Topic? I feel like fatties, like...
Dude, that's what I'm saying. You think these motherfuckers are doing 5K shopping at Hot Topic? Are we not in the 50s yet for waistlines? Are you kidding me? You imagine this bad son of a bitch in a 50, I would wear it. Studded pants. We have that. We got a... Oh, because they had the buy one, get... I'll get there. Also, this is another free shirt I got. Free shirt.
Tomou, foda-se. Tomou, foda-se.
And then the last one that we got to, Nick said this was My Hero Academia. It just says the neck in the back. That's pretty much what the whole store is, though. It's just anime and like online stuff. There's some band stuff still, but it's like they put it kind of in the back wall. Doing a kill switch engage. Please direct yourself to the Skibbity toilet stuff in the front. And the One Piece items, please, in the front. Thank you. So then they had a deal going on where if you bought something, you got 2 items for free. Initially, I was like, I don't actually plan on wearing any of this. So no, I just don't want to have to carry it around. I'm good. I don't want it. You guys can have the shirts. She made a big point.
Você tá todo podraço já.
Shame me for not wanting to
Ô,
get
puta
the
que eu
free
pariu,
items
viu?
to donate them.
I'm picking up so much clothes that I mean, it's just for a video. I am going to drop it off, yeah.
To get the free items to donate them.
I'm picking up so much clothes that I mean, it's just for a video. I mean, I am gonna drop it off.
Tomei, né? Tomei, né? Mano.
I'm picking up so much clothes that it's just for a video. I mean, I am gonna drop it off, yeah.
Well, if you want to get some more, that way you can go donate. It's free, 2 free things. I'd rather someone get it and not miss out on $100 or more worth of free stuff.
Eu montei no bicho?
Was gonna
Caralho.
donate all the items anyway. We do stuff whenever we do food challenges. We usually donate to my local harvesters here in Kansas City, local food shelter thing. Really good stuff, and we were gonna do the same with this, and that was gonna be the big reveal in the video. Oh yeah, he bought all this stuff. How he's not gonna wear them? We're gonna give them away. But she's just like, yeah, well, if you're not gonna sign up for the point, and that's another thing too. All these places were so adamant to get your phone number, email, so they can give you fucking points.
Alrighty, what's the phone number for you?
I don't want to give my phone number. That's cool.
Do you have any family or friends that have their number in there? That way they get your points and your free stuff?
No.
Okay.
I'm like, I am never coming back here. And I would tell her, I'm
Alô, viu que pica atualizou quando? Só se for de ontem pra hoje, porque eu joguei ontem, pai.
Even if I lost weight, you know what? Am I gonna pretty woman this bitch and come back and be like,
Quando,
yeah,
ô
the
Maltini?
jeans fit this time? No, f yourself. And I was like, okay, well, you guys can pick out the shirts if you want. I can't. I'm not gonna get in trouble for that.
I'm totally fine. If you guys want to grab something, you can.
Hell no, I ain't getting in
Eu joguei ontem, paizão.
I'd get in trouble if I had to pick it out. I'm like, okay, well, I'm not picking it. She got up and got a toothless shirt in a fucking size negative for some shorts. So hopefully there's like, I don't
Nova
know,
zona, deserto,
maybe
faz
looking for
tempo
some
já,
trip pants
já
or something
joguei
like that,
já.
'cause that's what's
Bom
gonna
demais,
happen.
inclusive.
So customer service -2. I'm just gonna say -2. I'm going to be up below 0. It just pissed me off. It really did. The ambiance of the store, fucking won. They also had the same commercial going where it was like, look how hot you can be dressed in our like weird clothing. Did you see that like thing that kept going? It was like a girl and she like pushes over a stack of books and she's like,
oh, I didn't even see that.
horrible. I'll see if we should see if we can find it. It was just playing on loop. And
Mó
it just
pica,
pissed
é
me off
muito
so
bom.
much. They
É
played
muito
that
bom
and they
mesmo,
played
isso eu
the
concordo
Tron Ares
perfeitamente.
commercial. Those were the two things.
Crítica é o Element KO, caralho, muito bom.
Okay, so ambiance of the store, Juan. All right.
Fat friendly.
Fat friendly. Fucking zero. Again, for all this, $159.74, which we did get, you know, like an extra jacket and stuff, but still $159. And then they force you to take some extra toothless stuff and all that kind of stuff and shame you. So have fun with that.
Running away is easy.
Shit. Don't look.
Easy living it hard.
This is the Hot Topic Summer Collection.
Do I look now?
Okay, wait, ready? Okay, 3, 2, 1, look.
Meu Deus.
Ew.
Okay. All right, don't see.
Nossa senhora.
I got my pants looking like Kevin Gates. Is there sweat stains on my ass?
Damn, they are not fitting you, are they?
No. But I got the My Hero Academia jersey, and then I had him hooked up with the classic Gurr, still selling in 2025.
I was gonna say, I think I had that hoodie. Your little butt cheek too, just like hanging out of the jacket.
I'm like Kevin Gates. I saw a comment of Kevin Gates on a show, and his ass was popped out like this with these skinny jeans on, and someone said baggiest pants in Atlanta. All right, 1 out of 5.
Can I do 0?
Popped out like this with these skinny jeans on, and someone said baggiest pants in Atlanta. All right, 1 out of 5.
Can I do 0?
I guess.
I will say if I was 13, it would have been like a 5 for sure.
All right, 0.
I like your cute little, your boxer butt.
The boxer butt didn't even get 1 point?
No.
Shows you how much she really fucking likes it, stuck-up bitch.
Next up, we went to American Eagle.
Aqui, consegui fazer, caralho, consegui fazer,
Keep getting
pô.
worse and worse. I feel like the store has not changed in 20 years. The pants are so small. Am I this much of an anomaly?
American Eagle right now, like I said, this is the creme de la creme. It's the creme of la crop. It is the #1 because of the Sydney Sweeney ad. I will say when I went in the store and I didn't see any Sydney Sweeney posters or anything, that kind of ruffled my feathers. Little about American Eagle. Originally intended to be an outdoor clothing store, American Eagle was founded in 1977 by 2 brothers in Novi, Michigan. Since its inception, it has over 1,100 stores and gets nearly $6 billion in revenue annually.
O do Jindahad fica onde, mano?
6 bill?
$6 billion. God damn. It has been in hot water recently because of the ad campaign featuring Sydney Sweeney. Public believed it was about eugenics. Also, if you can believe it, American Eagle is also guilty of exploitative human labor in Asia countries. What? I went into American Eagle and my God, was it a nostalgia trip. I used to go there with my cousin. Once again, never really able to fit in anything. Also too, here's the thing. You can't be a big fat can wear like light blue jeans. Maybe if you're a girl, like girls with like thick thighs and a fat ass and like a big pussy area kind of thing, they can pull it off because people are like, damn, you're throwing around a lot of junk in that trunk, that kind of thing. But like seeing like a 12-year-old boy with like a fat thighs like that, like walking around, it's like big game hunting for pedophiles is what it is, all right? I wasn't about to do it. But going into
Pior que é boa a armadura dele pra hunting horn, hein, mano.
It felt like I stepped into it 20, 30 years ago. And that to me, I kind of liked that it was a relic. Ambiance already.
Pior que pra hunting horn é boa pra caralho.
In there too. Really liked it. Cheery environment. Made me feel like I was back in like 2002, a year after when the nation was healing. That's whenever we got to our customer service right away. Boom. I like that. I like when I walk in a store and someone says, hey, how you doing? And then I say, not bad,
shopping agora bem. Boa live, Guloso. Vai lá, lindão.
Beijo, mano. Help me. And what's he say? Absolutely.
Vai lá, fiotinho.
My boy Jesus,
Tamo junto,
he
mano.
was great. He had a little pep and stuff, didn't he? We kind of gave him the challenge, whatever he did. I haven't really made an outfit in a while, but I can try. And I just knew he was going to kill it.
I haven't done an outfit in a cool minute, so I gotta see what we have.
He's like, what size are you? Didn't even look, he knew. Biggest size goes to the lowest jean. The jeans here he chose, light blue, 3830. We're getting bigger. These I was able to squeeze into a little bit, but still, like I said, if I was a fat 12-year-old, I'd be Files Playground, I'm telling you. They were kind of the kings of the like pre-ripped jeans. I still don't really know if I understand or like that. I don't know if I like that, but he was on a rampage. He was like, here, what about this? This looks good. And he gave me this thing, and it's a Bud Light, a nice Bud Light,
Caralho.
which I do like. Bush Light graphic tee, and it has the trout on the back. Once again, the southern thing. People are gonna pretend that, you know, they're like, yeah, I don't really care about the southern whatever. I like the Bass Pro Shop feel of it. And he was like, you need a fucking hat, and he gave me this little guy. Yeah. Boom. How nice is that? I walked out of that fucking dressing room. I was like, I feel like a fatter Post Malone or like a Luke Bryan. This feels the most right. Little country boy action.
I was gonna say, you look like Post Malone.
I had some help. Don't act like you ain't it.
Do I feel like that?
It takes two to make a woman.
Yeah. Got really quiet. I like wanted to get some fucking boots on and be like, where I come from, it's cornbread and chicken. You know, I want that kind of shit. He went up, he was like, how was everything? I was like, unbelievable. I did show him a pic of the fit, though, with it all in, because it's a little small again. He did, ooh.
Pick of the fit?
Customer service, 5 out of 5. It was awesome.
What about the fat friendly? That's like a...
Well, fat friendly, I would say I'd give it a 3. I mean, I am disgustingly obese. I'm a fucking monster. I give him a 3. It was also $147.10. A little more upscale, but at the same time, I'd pay for the premium if I got this kind of quality every time, is what I'd say. All right? I think I said, what do you want to say to the people? He said, hey, where's this?
Nem sei se é
I told him this channel, so if you're watching
armadura
this,
que vale a
good,
pena,
buddy.
tá
But
ligado?
he was, you could tell, though, he was just like, I don't want
que nem é, na real.
for me. Yeah, because Nick was like,
You got any socials you want to plug?
and he's like, nah. Nah, I'm good.
You want to shout out your socials?
I thought that was pretty funny. So American Eagle, honestly, so far, I would say it was most pleasant. Felt good in there. Felt damn good. I liked it.
This video is sponsored by Helix Sleep. Sleep is so important to your health and productivity, but many of us may be getting this part wrong from the start. If you're too hot at night, or if your mattress is old or damaged, it could seriously be impacting your sleep. And it may be time for a Helix Sleep mattress. Helix has 20 unique mattresses, all set to serve a specific purpose. And before you get a Helix Sleep
Quase nunca
mattress,
sei
you
Real
take a
Down,
sleep
né?
quiz to find
Quase
out the
nada.
perfect blend of what you need. Are you a side sleeper? Do you have back pain? How firm do you like your mattress? The quiz is very quick, but it takes your answers to these questions that recommends the best mattress for you. I got the Dusk Luxe for my particular needs, and I've been getting deep, restful sleep each night. Deep sleep. It is amazing how much sleep can affect your mood and energy, and all it took was a few minutes to find out what I needed to upgrade my life. And now, for those dealing with the back-to-school season, Helix also has kid mattresses that are stain repellent and hypoallergenic, ensuring everyone in the house has a good night's sleep.
I love the new Helix Sleep mattress. It was so cold and scary on the floor in the basement.
Os caça-imagem da rádio,
Helix
mano.
Sleep
Eu não
mattress,
acredito, velho.
No bugs, no shivers, and there's enough space for Jacob and I to share.
Hi, I love my new Helix mattress. It's super cool and comfortable, and there's lots of room for me and Harry. Thank you, Helix.
Get the sleep you deserve. Head to helixsleep.com/papameat to start sleeping in your new mattress today. And as a Labor Day exclusive partner offer, Helix Sleep is offering 27% off the entire site. Thank you to Helix Sleep for sponsoring this video. Now back to the video.
This is Sydney Sweeney's home turf. This is American Eagle, baby. Allison, 3, 2, 1, go.
Oxi. Ai, meu computador tá
I think I'm going to sell out a stadium. Some. Hey, who do I remind you of?
I had some help. It ain't a man who said I'm not on sale. Don't act like you ain't got a man on shelf.
You just get copyright strikes for that.
It takes two to bring all that you do. Ooh, ooh.
Bunch of ugly fucking Midwest girls doing.
Woo! Woo! I had some help. It ain't a man who said I'm by myself. Don't act like you.
Out of 5?
I actually do like the shirt.
Oh,
Gay por quê, mano? Do nada.
But you
Do
do look
nada.
like a Morgan Wallen fan.
Morgan Wallen. He's in that song.
Oh my God. Hey, I'm a full-blown retard.
Is that a Morgan Wallen song?
I'm about ready to give my baby at the retard store.
Put that on iTunes immediately. What's the worst score?
I don't know. The pants are really bad.
This is classic American Eagle. People would suck for these jeans. Allison, the pre-ripped jeans?
Distressed jeans.
Distressed jeans.
I don't like that you have jeans under the distressed jeans, though.
I've been fucking hoes and popping pillies, and I feel just like a rock star.
Also, it's like, what is done? Like, where do you work that would happen?
I'm on the field. I'm farming. I'm getting hay bales.
It takes two to break all that you do.
I work at Enterprise Terminals.
Just.
I do flooring.
You look like the son of the guy who owns the flooring company.
Yeah.
That's how I got the job.
How do you think I afford these fucking jeans? They're expensive.
How much was his outfit?
$170.
No, that's a lot.
It takes two to break all that you do. Ooh.
I like the shirt enough, but I don't like anything else.
Okay.
I think you look
Not
good.
even the hat?
Well, I think you look good in hats. I just don't like that it's like obviously American Eagle's hat. It like makes the back of your head look tiny.
Yeah, show the camera. Turn.
You look like a pinhead up top, but then like it's big on the bottom.
Who are you calling Pinhead?
Like a 2 out of 5.
A 2? And then next up, we went to Buckle.
You want to see something? I'm kidding. God, you're kind of licking your chops a bit there, weren't you? Okay.
Buckle, for people who don't know, back in the day, in the early 2000s, it was like where Guidos would shop. It was like in the Jersey Shore era. It was like the biggest store. And that's like whenever I remember the shift happened. People were like, American Eagle, I'm going to Buckle because I can get my Affliction shirt. I can get my dazzled jeans that have the crosses on it. And that was huge. It was a big thing back in the day in like 2008 or whatever. Oh, Buckle was on top. But a little about Buckle. In 1948, Dan Hirschfield founded a clothing retail store with his father called Midless Clothing and eventually opened a second store called the Brass Buckle. It wasn't until 1991 that the brand changed to just Buckle, and since then, 440 stores have been opened across 42 states.
Esse vai ser
Employees
fácil.
of the brand have claimed that working conditions are horrible with low wages, long hours, and mentally draining managers. What job isn't that? And in 2017, the brand had a massive data breach that exposed millions of customers' credit card numbers online. Did you have a credit card on file? You're probably breached. They gave me a big old tote, which I want to say, Buckle was good shopping. Can we at least agree there? Buckle was good shopping. We had my boy Gabe. His name is on the name tag Gabriel. I would like to say Gabriel more than Gabe. I was wearing a Soul Ring shirt from Magic the Gathering. He said, I love Magic. I haven't played in a long time. He's dressed up like a cowboy. The whole store is now like cowboy stuff. Ariat. It's like all cowboy shit, which I think that's just the fashion thing right now. But this is like cowboy type stuff, I think. Like more like the plaid button-up the gay stadium jeans, all that kind of stuff. That's what it was. My boy
Caralho,
Gabe
hein,
gave
mano.
us a 6-star customer service rating. I'm going to say
Legal.
6 out of 5. He was that good. He was shopped around the store. He was like feeling me out. Size waist, 60, 63, 62 waist. I'm like, yeah, Gabe, pretty much. And he sit there and he did me up right. Well, first off, he came up and he gave me some Chelsea boots. And I look damn good in these Chelsea boots. I'm not thinking about getting a pair. They're a little snug, but I'm happy with them. They look good.
Queria jogar, mano.
He dressed me up. He said, hey, why don't you try this guy? Gave me a darker tone because he knew that, listen, you think this one big fat bastard wants to walk around in white and red? Here's the thing for you twinks again. White and red is a death sentence.
Dia eu vou jogar, tá ligado?
You see everything, all right? But the dark tones get to hide it all in the abyss. He even gave me, I like these gay jeans a lot, dude. Like nice dark gay jeans. This is what I would do if I was like secretly having sex with a man. I met him like in Olive Garden. This is what I would wear. I like that a lot. And then he topped it off all. He said, you know what? These are gonna bounce you off the guy. I didn't say that, but he did say, I think this is gonna go well, and it did. It did go good, didn't it, Nick? A nice baby blue shirt. I would have never picked this out in my life, but he made the right call. Good job, Gabe. Here's the problem though. I got the most stuff here. Also got a pair of shoes. He's like, well, what's the occasion for dressing up? I said, I got a date at Texas Roadhouse.
Where are you going on your date?
Texas Roadhouse.
Texas Roadhouse. Do you want to look Western?
Hell yes.
Are you trying to tell me this isn't a date at Texas Roadhouse kind of thing? He nailed it. Nailed it. But we did spend $300.94. All right. But to be fair, the boots are what really got us. The boots alone were over $100. So you take those out of the equation, you're looking in the same ballpark as everyone else, like 140 range. But I will say, you got to do the boots. Also, we made a rule where it was like, if they suggested something, like I think this would look good, you had to get it.
You're trying to get me for too.
He was a little show pony, wasn't he?
Insulted my style. There we go. Oh no. No. I don't just. You're saying I'm running with shorts right now? I got sweatpants, a hoodie. Oh, I'm looking sharp.
Well, I mean, you looked homeless. Our job is to entertain people, Nick, not look. Are you wearing this? You're wearing the same outfit from yesterday? You didn't even change clothes?
I rolled out of bed because my alarm didn't wake me up, so I was kind of panicking.
We need to take you back and have Gabe treat you right, dude. All in all, though, the ambiance of the store, can I say that? Every person in there was smiling. Even the older woman who was dressed like a rock star or something. She looked like somebody that would be at Woodstock. Like not hippie, but just like cool. Like a cool older woman. And she was nice as everybody was nice. The fat phobic or fat friendly, 5 out of 5. They said they had sized up to 5X. I was just like, sir, you have yourself a customer. Is what I thought to myself. I mean, all around, I don't think I could mark it down for anything. I really don't. Let's drop the customer shop. We said 6 out of 5, we'll drop the 5. Hey, you can call me Nathan. Nathan, does this fit? And I was like, I didn't know he was talking to me. He's like, Nathan? I'm like, Hunter. He was like, oh, that's right. But you know what? Those probably can help some of the people I got mixed up. Let's boost him back up to 6. Let's boost him back up to 6. Come on, he did a good job.
He was trying. He was trying hard.
Not only was he trying, it seemed like he actually cared. The American Eagle guy was cool, but it was the first time where I was like, it feels like this is a store that I would want to keep coming back to. Clothes are ugly as shit, but that's not what we're judging, right? Because I wear death metal shirts and all that kind of stuff, so it's not my cup of tea. But if I heard a guy be like, yeah, I got a credit card actually at the Buckle, it's like, I get it. I can get it.
Mano, o rabo dele ficou pra cima da parede. Isso é inacreditável. Só comigo que acontece essas coisas. Só comigo, pai. Tá, foda-se. Filhas da puta, mano.
Look at the boots. You look like a good old country boy. I don't know if I've ever seen you in shoes like that.
Where would you take him out to eat? Somewhere like that.
I would take him to Denny's or
like this, Denny's. Where did you take me?
Maybe Texas Roadhouse.
Ding, 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 ding. That's what we asked Gabe to do. Date at Texas Roadhouse.
Nossa, 400 de dano numa porrada.
I don't love the blue shirt. I don't feel
Caralho.
like the shade of blue complements what's going. It's all blue, but I feel like it's almost like a green blue. And I rarely ever see you in plain shirts either, so it's very somewhat traumatizing. I like the flannel over. I don't know if that jean fit is like for you.
What do you mean?
They almost look like women.
Trust me, these are male jeans.
They look like they're for women. I feel like men's jeans don't have like so much support on the front. Ew, I don't like how high
You're right.
you made the front.
When you go into Buckle, you can get a look that looks like this.
Yeah, you see a lot of old girls looking like that, don't you? Yeah, I can tell which side it is. Pulling out of your ball sack.
Out of 5, what do you get? You obviously hate it.
Oh yeah, I see out of 5. Sorry, Gabe.
How much do you think this was, actually?
150. Well, not kind of two, that's like 200.
Quebramos já o rabo? Cadê o rabo?
300.
Tá aqui.
Oh, okay. I mean, it's a nice outfit. I just don't think it looks good on you.
Ok.
I really, you know what? I really don't like the greenish shirt.
You realize we're there, right?
It's seafoam green.
All right, so 2 out of 5?
Just change that to a white shirt. Make
Ok,
those
isso é um
not
problema.
that style of jean, and it's a good outfit.
This is Gabe's pick. I just want to say Gabe was a treasure, a delight. So 2 out of 5. 2 out of 5.
You just look better in like, I don't know.
Dark tones to conceal what?
I said a white shirt.
To conceal what?
I said I like a white shirt. I don't like the turquoise color that is.
2 out of 5.
And those pants just, they don't look like...
They don't look like what?
Men's pants.
They look like men's pants! Gabe grabs them from the men's section! You're saying Gabe's a liar!
It's for...
No! No! Cover your eyes!
I think small skirts can be a 4 out.
Cover your eyes! I can't wait to get 700 comments like, she needs to leave.
Next up, we went to, oh God, H&M. I can tell you right now, H&M not gonna be friendly to me. No. Little facts about H&M. Founder Erling Persson traveled to New York City and was inspired to create his own women's clothing store called Hens. In 1947, in a small town in Sweden. In the 60s, the store changed its names to Hens and Moritz and sold clothing for everyone. From there, it exploded in popularity and eventually reached the United States. And today, there are over 5,500 stores across 74 countries, and it is the most popular fast fashion brands in the entire planet. It's the biggest store, which I want to say in 2012, I mean, I remember in the States it exploded. At least everyone was like, you gotta go to H&M. You gotta go. You said Uniqlo is the new place? That's like the Korean fashion kind of stuff. Because like Korea is like the fashion hub right now. Everybody's copying Korea, North Korea. With that many stores, the company is one of the biggest polluters with some of, well, let's bring them down a bit. With some of the unused products burning to power plants in Sweden.
Tá porra!
Allegations of the company dumping its clothing in Africa and burning tons of unsold merchandise. Pretty fun. Also, don't forget about in like 2015 or something when that dude got fired because he put that black child in a shirt and said monkeying around. I'll never forget. I remember something I was like, holy shit. They got a fucking 4chaner out there running the H&M product line. Holy hell. Initial thoughts. Ambiance of the store, I'm going to give it a -7. The only thing that I can compare it to is either a maximum security prison or like a like you know when people are like, oh, this is a brutalist house. The aesthetic is brutalist. It reminded me of that, which is not welcoming. And then also until we checked out, that was the first time I saw him play. It was just like a little twinkie gay guy behind the counter being like, we were making some jokes at the checkout, whatever, and then we put the camera down. And we were like walking out, we got done checking out, and he was like, wait, are you recording? I said no, and then Nick did, yeah. Or not even do anything. He's like, yeah, we can't do it. It's like a huge thing now. We're leaving right now anyways, we're not gonna do it. No, but seriously, you can't. I'm not. We're not. Customer service 0. I'll just flat 0. I will say though, out of all the stores we went to, I do think it was like the most stylish, even though it seems like this is what everybody in like LA would wear. By stylish, I just mean nice trousers. I can't fit fat friendly, negative.
O cara tomou paralysis.
People not eat anything with any remote carbs or sugar. I've never felt so disgusting. I got these pairs of trousers, which if I could fit in them, I would wear these. The outfits they have there, and the material feels good. I think this is being like thrown into a giant power plant in Sweden, kind of funny. But it's like, it felt nice, it was good. And then we got this, I got this scarf, just because I was like looking for an accessory, and there was a scarf.
Só não vou sair daqui, tá ligado?
So hot yesterday. And then lastly, we got this, I've been seeing this kind of like weird honeycomb, I've been seeing a lot of these style shirts. But once again, the largest size they had was, I think, XL. Like, it's, I don't know if it's that big, but I understand with fat, but this is like tiny. Like, it felt like a large or something. But I will say, I do like this sunglasses. I'm a big sunglasses guy, and I really like this. Do I look good?
I thought your fit was good.
All in all, it looked pretty good. My nipples really hard. I looked very fat and disgusting.
You look like the guy from Hangover.
But the fit was sharp. Like if you were in shape and if the clothes fit you, it would have looked pretty good. And all in all, the total was $127.29. Pretty cheap. Their clothes are pretty reasonably priced, probably because of the power plant stuff and the Vietnamese fingers and all that kind of stuff.
This is the H&M summer outfit, the summer collection here. Surprisingly cheap, surprisingly stylish. Allison, 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like you need your tiny little espresso as you sit outside of a cafe in LA.
It's kind of surfing now.
Out of 5, Allison. Out of 5.
I mean, I don't love this outfit on anyone, even women, so I'm gonna have to put it down with the opposite side of the same coin as Kyle, so probably a 1 out of 5.
This does feel like every LA person, when it's like, I want to dress nice, they wear this stupid fucking honeycomb shirt and trousers. I actually like trousers. I wish I could fit into trousers more. Trousers with like death metal shirts or something would go kind of hard.
Also looks like a bitch who thinks she's really unique and special, and she's on her vacation to Vermont to see the fall colors, but she thinks she's the only
I love
one wearing the
leaves. I love leaves. I love leaves. I can't wait to get fingered in the back of a Cadillac or Tesla. I don't know what's more.
Yeah,
Probably a Tesla. I can't wait to get fingered in the back of a Tesla Model S.
Caralho, quanta gema,
Yeah, I
velho.
drive a Roadster, actually.
It's actually gonna be a...
You raising up to 2?
if I'm getting fingered in the back of a Tesla?
Yeah.
Probably 0. I hate Tesla.
All right, we'll keep it a Cadillac then. We'll keep the 1.
All right, I'll do the Cadillac.
We'll keep the 1 point.
Range Rover. That's more what this outfit is. They don't actually care about the environment. They love
Yeah,
a
you
Range
can see me.
Rover.
You can see me putting up like bags from Trader Joe's in. Here, call my name as if I'm like loading bags.
Brittany.
You look like a Britney.
Brittany's his dead name.
Oh.
I would never go back. One, because I know I'm not going to fit in the clothes, but also it felt so snooty. Like it just felt so fucking like cold and uninviting. It just kind of felt like, yeah, you realize you're not going to fit into that, right? Which actually leads us perfectly into our next stop.
Agora é Hirabami, né?
I want you to look like that.
Really?
Yeah, like Timothy Chalamet. Like a husky Timothy Chalamet.
I would rather someone just call me fat than say husky. It's like the most insulting.
I'm just gonna keep this one brief because we didn't get anything in there. Aeropostale is like just another kind of Hollister thing, same kind of shit. We went in and they were like, nothing is going to fit you in the store when we asked the customer service. So we didn't get anything. That was the extent of it. So fat friendly, Nick. Negative and
Ativou a rinite.
customer service. I give it a 4.
I was gonna say they.
I appreciate the honesty. I appreciate the honesty of them being like, seriously, dude, it's just like the sizes are really small. It was nice. I appreciate it. It hurt. It hurt. But sometimes you need that tough love. Actually, you know what? Customer service, 5 out of 5.
Já passou
Thank
da
you so
validade
much.
faz
I'll
bastante
be
tempo.
honest, I would say it's a 2. It's kind of slow. It's also tiny. Tiny claustrophobic store.
Kind of felt like a children's store.
It did. It felt like, and also just like a bunch of meme like a SpongeBob shirt where it was like, it's just, I don't understand the streetwear kind of aesthetic. I don't know if that's still super popular or not. I feel like that was like a 2016,
Será que ainda
2015
funciona,
thing.
mano?
I don't know.
Vamos
It felt
testar.
like a children's store. If Hollister is for like high schoolers and maybe college kids,
Foda-se.
Aeropostale maybe felt like middle school, like junior high. That's what I would say. So all in all,
Se eu morrer, vocês já sabem,
the
mano.
last store that we went to
É
was
budesonida, mano, que eu tô cheirando pra rinite, mano.
70 to 100 pounds lighter.
Quem dera fosse crack, tá ligado?
Awesome. Which this is a big favorite. I was surprised there's not Old Navy. Was bummed. Gap and Old Navy kind of go hand in hand though, so I figured it's the same. Everyone's mom owns a Gap sweatshirt. Just want to say that. Little fact about Gap. Gap's founder, Don Fisher, created Gap because he's too fucking fat and he couldn't find a pair of jeans that fit him at a Levi's store. Good man, felt him. Founded in 1969, Gap is going under as newer generations are not gravitating towards its products or market.
Pior que pareceu que tá achando uma carreira. Pareceu, mas é só budesonida, eu juro, família, eu juro.
It would be where I go. It's kind of like where a huskier kid would go to get like a shitty polo, some cargo shorts or
Desce,
something
pai,
like
desce,
that.
desce e não grita.
Because I could have sworn like 10
Desce
years
e
ago,
não grita, porra.
It started becoming cool and like started going up. Kind of like
Ai.
Champion. Like Champion used to be like cheap to get at Walmart.
Yeah, but then you just have to collab because didn't they collab with like Kanye or something? Like Champion did something with some collab that like made it streetwear, and then that's like what blew it up. Maybe Gap went through that, but I don't think it ever did with like Champion. Where Champion had this huge resurgence where it's cool. I feel like Gap was always just kind of like, this is your mom back-to-school store. It's how I always read it, but I'm not sure. And it felt that same way going in. I mean, like when we went in, there wasn't really anybody to really help us again. It was kind of like when we went in, it was like, okay. It's not that staff was rude or anything. It's just they were doing other stuff and it felt like weird intruding on them to be like, hey, can you help? Where the other stores, I feel like they had plenty of people to kind of be like, hey, how you doing? They were folding stuff you could ask. This one felt like they were actually being pretty proactive. And this person, there was like a person manning the counter and then another woman was like kind of frantically tagging stuff, so maybe they were understaffed for the day. Ambiance, I mean, there was a lot of people in there. It was fine. It was chill. It wasn't like necessarily cool or anything. I'd say the ambiance is like a 3. So going through though, I got this nice little fucking, it was a bit small. I was surprised. It was a bit smaller than I expected. I would say fat friendly, like a 3. If I could fit, I mean, I would wear this in like a little casino night thing or something like that. And just I got like a nice pair of like black shorts. The material feels nice. It's comfy. I mean, like all in all, once again, have to lose some LBs to wear it, but it's not bad. Definitely not super stylish. Like it didn't feel like a. What am I supposed to? It's not that the quality feels cheap, it feels fine, but it doesn't have like some of the other clothes, like shirts from like American Eagle or the jeans. They just feel nice. These feel like I'd be like, it feels like back to school clothes. I don't know. But the price, $57.
Whoa.
$57 for these two things,
Damn.
which it isn't as fashionable, but once again, man, if you just color pair shit and you want to look nice, I mean, like, it's really easy to look nice with cheaper clothes. It really is. You don't have to go to these big fucking stores. I wouldn't force my kid, I guess, to be like, well, you're getting American Eagle jeans because they're better. Because I thought the jeans at Gap were just as fine as all the other shit that we saw, and they were significantly cheaper. So, all in all, not bad. I mean, like, for that reason alone, I think that it gets a little more credit, in my opinion. They also have Vietnamese fingers and they pollute water and stuff too, so you do what you do there. So out of those, I would say by far Buckle was at the top for me. Everything was on point, and then American Eagle was second. Like those are the top two. Everyone else really just kind of sucked major dick. Those are the only two that I'd ever be like, I'm gonna go back to those. But none of these really matter until my boo thing sees them, because she'll be the final decider of like which outfit does she like, and that's gonna play a part.
Porra.
Summer look that Gap gave me. Allison, 3, 2, 1, look.
So did they dress you?
Actually, Gap was too busy, but this is a part of that collection. I think the black looks slimming.
I'm not crazy about the pockets on the thighs.
Pockets are useful.
I kind of like how low you button the shirt. I don't think floral patterns is you. I think you're pretending to be someone you're not.
Okay, well, I'm not doing anything. This was chosen. Okay, so they don't put this on me, I guess is what I have to say.
I mean, like a 3 out of 5. Like it's down the middle.
A 3. That was actually what I kind of gave the store too. All right, 3 out of 5. You gave Gap the highest score? I guess legitimately just shop at Gap. Because I guess for all the single men and out there, this is what the pussy is for. What? Bad? Is that bad?
I guess.
Is it? You can say if you're a straight man or you're a girl who likes beef, if you work out at Curves, then
morreu.
in our stores and being in the stores, Buckle did win. But in terms of like showing, I mean, this is probably the most important score of all. So I guess Gap on top.
Well,
Would you
take the Buckle outfit, wear this shirt instead, and then make the jeans.
Esse aqui da Deadlock funciona assim no controle. Perfeito, mano. Eu vou baixar de novo pra nós jogar essa porra.
One stop shop. Hold this. Hold it up kind of close to my face. Bring it up here.
You got a lot of nerves, don't you, baby? I know it's hit the ground, but you, baby, like I'm the only one. What you throw them stones if you living in a glass house with a view? I thought you knew I had some help.
That's it. That's the video. If you're a morbidly obese person, I guess just kill yourself because you can't get any clothes. Bye.
Pior que acho que ainda não deu, mano. Mano, o bagulho é isso. Só tem uma opção de arma de gelo pra Switch X, cara. Isso é miserável. Isso é miserável. Nossa, muito ruim, mano. Esse bagulho de Hunter Symbol também é idiota pra caralho, né? Idiota, idiota, idiota. Idiota, mano. Nossa, meu nariz tá fudido hoje, mano. Que isso? O banheiro já volta, mano. Vai lá, vai lá, vai lá, vai lá. Também vou, vai. Também vou. Ou não. Não sei. Eu vou esperar um pouco. Nossa, meu Tinder deu notificação por quê? Nossa. Jesus Cristo amado. Eu vou também, vai. Vou fechar a live. Eu preciso cagar, mano. Já voltamos, família. Vou fechar e depois, na hora que eu voltar, eu abro de novo, beleza? Aproveitar que não vem ninguém. Ninguém veio me ver.